Michael on Mastodon is experiencing some buyer's remorse. Not because he doesn't love his e-bike, he does, but because he thinks he probably got something that was a little bit overpowered for what he needed, and he thinks he could maybe have got away with modifying his manual bike rather than buying a dedicated e-bike. Now, there's loads of people who disagree with me, and they're not wrong. I don't particularly like the idea of modifying a manual bike to run it as an e-bike. I'd much rather buy something that's designed and spec'd appropriately as an e-bike, but I understand that remorse of, have I spent too much money and got something that I don't need? I will say, normally it's the other way around, right? Normally it's somebody who has spent a small amount of money thinking, do I like e-bikes? Do I want an e-bike? Will I actually use it? And then what actually happens is that they decide they adore it and they want to do much more with it, and they wish they spent more money at the start. These are all totally valid. I can't obviously answer your question directly, only you can answer that, but for me, I'm really happy with my choice to have bought a decently mid-range e-bike. Mine was about £2,500 new. That's not the most expensive models, it's not the cheap models, because it is capable and flexible, and because it's something that I can easily get serviced at a Bosch specialist, and it should last me for years and years. I've done over 6,000 miles on it. It should do at least that again and then some without batting an eyelid. I think if you modify a manual bike to run as an e-bike, it's not particularly designed for that, and so the components won't match what an e-bike needs and will do. Ultimately, the only way you'll figure out what's right for you is to do your research, talk to people, try and borrow some, hire e-bikes if you can, and figure out what performance and price makes sense in your situation. What I will say though, as a last thought, is if you get it wrong the first time, you're not stuck with it. You could sell it, it'll probably hold a lot of its value pretty well, and buy the bike that is ultimately right for you.